Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot, and we are back with another episode of Ark Dinosaur Duels, and today we're playing specifically with the mod Ark Primal Fear. What this does is it adds in all the bosses back to the game, permanent, tameable, spawnable bosses, like the Dodo Rex, creatures that aren't in the game unless it's typically Halloween, adds them all back in, lets us spawn those in, but it also adds in Apex versions and Primal versions, bigger, badder, scarier versions of these boss creatures, and it is those big, bad, scary creatures that we're going to use today in a winner-takes-all, winner-plays-on kind of scenario. Basically, these creatures are going to face off 1 versus 1. Whoever wins will move on to the next round until we have crowned an eventual champion. So, let's meet the first contestants. In the left corner, because there is no colours over here, we have the Megapithecus. Again, primal version, looking absolutely goddamn terrifying. Now, those who know me, ladies and gentlemen, will know I have a slight fear of chimpanzees, and although the Megapithecus isn't quite a chimpanzee, he's close enough that I don't want to look at him anymore. Okay. Yeah. In the other corner, we have the Primal Broodmother. Again, just awesome. There's something about giant spiders that means they should be big and black and red, and it just makes them look exponentially more awesome. The Primal Broodmother, the Primal Megapithecus, squaring up to each other, terrifying, humongous. Like, if we need to get a sense of scale, let's just go into walk for a second, just so you guys can see just how humongous these creatures really look at him. He's a monster. He's a monster! But who will take round 1 and move on to face the next opponent? There's only one way to find out, ladies and gentlemen, and that's with a little bit of a ding ding ding. Fight! Let them fight! Broodmother. Oh, Megapithecus has summoned out gorillas and little monkey things, and the Broodmother has summoned out lots of little spider things. It's the battle of the summons. The two are just wailing on each other in the middle, but they're little friends. It looks like the gorillas and the monkeys. Look at that. That's something out of a horror film. That really is. Oh, there's another spider. It seems like the gorillas have the advantage over the spiders in terms of their summons. That one has done an absolute runner. No intention of joining in. Mama and Papa are just beating on each other in the middle of the map. It's up to the babies to win this fight for their parents. That's a big old monkey booty right there. Ape booty, I should say. Oh, big slam from the Megapithecus. It summons a buttload more of gorillas, and buttload is an official metric measurement in case you were curious. It does seem like the gorillas are going to be helping out much more than the spiders are. The gorillas are wailing away on the Broodmother. And yeah, they're getting crushed every now and again. There's a lot of dead gorillas over here. That's awesome. It's hard to tell who's actually winning this fight. I can see some signs of damage, some wear and tear on the Broodmother now. You've got these green marks which weren't there before. I'm pretty sure that is her bleeding. That's her chitinous armor beginning to fade in the wake of this mammoth attack from the Megapithecus. Look, that's insanity. Yeah, Broodmother is definitely taking some damage, but is the Megapithecus? It's a bit harder to tell because he bleeds red, and you're not really going to see it on this kind of model. But it does seem like Megapithecus may be taking this fight. Let's get right there in the middle. This is giving me serious nightmare flashbacks. Like I'm getting beaten up by thousands of evil-looking gorillas. It's terrifying. Oh, hello. The spiders have come in. Are they going to do anything for once? The spiders have actually survived. The gorillas are dead. The spiders, no. This big smash AoE attack of the Megapithecus is really ensuring that the Broodmother's broodlings don't really get much damage on the board, you know? Oh, she's definitely taking some damage. She is worn and torn, ladies and gentlemen. She's not going to last much longer. Can she take him down? I don't think the Megapithecus is showing damage, so we don't know how close to death he could be. But she is on her last legs, which is hard for a Broodmother because she has 8 of the bloody things, you know? Monkey booty, ape booty. Broodmother, you must fight! Fight for your children, for your brood! For your mother! I think she's gone down. She's dead! She tumbles onto her back, defeated. The Broodmother has fallen. The evil gorillas have won! Round 1! That's dramatic as balls, wasn't it? Megapithecus did well. He fought bravely, took down that big old Broodmother, but now he faces something a little bit tougher. We have a apex primal, whatever the hell they're called, Manticore. Massive, spooky, with his lion head and dragon-esque wings and scorpion baller tail at the back. Look at it, it's a fluffy scorpion tail. What more could you possibly need? In terms of size, I think the Manticore probably actually has the advantage this time in overall width and everything. But the Megapithecus, again, is a bit bulkier. He lifts a little bit more. You know, if we're going to do this, the Manticore's a runner, the Megapithecus hits the weights. Let's put it that way. Can the Manticore emerge victorious and take down our current reigning champion? There's only one way to find out, folks. Instantly, the gorillas. Now, I don't believe the Manticore has a... Whoa! Whoa! What's the Megapithecus? Whoa, Megapithecus! That's not the way to win this fight, son! I think he's still fighting absolutely fine. He still seems to be getting attacks in, but... there we go. Oh, no. Back to it. Yep. In his attempt to get, I guess, low enough down to hit the Manticore in the face, he seems to have invented a whole new method of battle. How effective it is, I'm not sure. We're going to call it the vibrating method. The Vibematic, the women's favourite? I don't know. We can invent many interesting names for this. But either way, the Manticore, when you see them at this kind of angle, this kind of shape, the Manticore does seem like a tougher competitor than the defeated Broodmother. And I think we're already seeing signs of damage on the Megapithecus that we never saw last time. Look, right there, that is a bloody mark. That is a gouge in the booty of the Megapithecus. He is actually taking some serious damage from this Manticore. Unsurprisingly, is the tail doing anything? Oh, oh, the tail, it darts forward, jams into the spine of the Megapithecus. He keeps trying to summon his gorilla buddies, but this time they seem to be going down really quickly. Let's watch them. Oh, they get annihilated. The Manticore. What are you doing, Mr. Megapithecus? Now, whether the Manticore is taking damage, I don't know, but the Megapithecus flies into the air in defeat, and the Manticore has just... Oh! Flies away in celebration. He's done with this. Done with you, BestInSlot. I am out of here, son. I am out of here. Where are you off to, lad? Oh, just in time for me to turn the video off for the bloody police. Stop committing crimes in the middle of the day. Right, next round. I think we'd all agree that this Primal Manticore is quite a large creature. It's not small, is it? If we hit walk, and we drop down, and we look up at it, it's pretty bloody ginormous. But the third creature we're going to play with today is, makes the Manticore look like a bloody baby, I'm telling you. This is the Primal Dodo Rex. And it is freaking ginormous. It is humongous. It makes the Manticore look tiny. And it looks pretty baller. I think we have to say the skull-shaped beak thing caressing into its face, the blackness all over it, the red eyes. Black and red is the quintessential badass colouring. Darth Maul was black and red for a reason. Now, Darth Maul turned out to be soft as anything, but that's not the point. Even little flecks of gold in there, folks. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Can the Manticore take down the Primal Dota Rex? Can anything take down this Primal Dota Rex? I'm not convinced, but there's only one way to find out. Oh, breathes a fireball to kick things off. Oh, absolutely covers the ground in fire. The Manticore seems to have given up pretty much already. Manticore, you gonna trade in there, buddy? No, you're just gonna burn alive. Okay, let's try this one again, shall we? Okay, let's see if the Manticore fares a little bit better with a little bit more of a run-up. If not, we'll have to give the round to the Dodo Rex and move on. Come on, Manticore, make us all proud. Charges in, does absolutely nothing once more. The Dodo Rex, I don't know what's going on, whether the Dodo Rex is just scaring the Manticore into submission, but every time I try this battle, and I've tried this a few times already, in different formations, with different tamings and different directions, the Manticore does the same thing every time. The Manticore has no interest in fighting the Dodo Rex, but for what it's worth, based on how much damage he's taking already, I wouldn't be optimistic about his chances. Dodo Rex, it's time we gave you a proper competitor. Though the Dodo Rex scared the Manticore into submission, I don't think that will be a problem with our next fighter as the rain begins to tumble down in absolutely bizarre shapes from the sky. The Primal Dragon turns up to face down against the Dodorex. Tame to be aggressive, we know he's going to square up and fight. Pretty damn big creature. Now, we know the Dodorex probably has the advantage in size and strength, but the dragon can fly. Is that going to matter? Is the dragon going to take to the skies and use that to his own advantage? I did that wrong, didn't I? Well, the dragon took his time, but he is actually getting in there. There's just a whole bunch of fire and stuff going on. The dragon has seemingly no intention of flying up and trying to take the fight as he should. But bloody Nora, that's a lot of fire going out there. Both are beating on each other, biting and clawing and attacking. I think the dragon... Oh, dragon with a big burst of flame there. It's hard to tell, but he is doing it. Bloody Nora. Dragon, you're going to need to come up with something a little smarter than this if you want to win, though. Although the Dodorex is getting knocked back. You can see the Dodorex getting pushed back every time. If the dragon, with these massive bursts of flame, can push the Dodorex, say, off the cliff, then maybe he can take to the skies and use that to his advantage. Oh, he's flying. Oh, no, he's not flying. He's super dead is actually what just happened. He is super dead. Right, Dodorex. Dodorex. You've proven yourself to be a worthy fighter. So where the hell have you gone? Tell you what, took some damage there, a lot more than I initially thought. You see these feathers ripped away to expose the body underneath. Just still looking up there, expecting his prey to fall back from the sky. You've done well, Dodorex, you really have. I've got one more competitor for you, one that I know likes to fight from the skies. It's Dodo versus Dodo time. Dodorex takes down two competitors, emerging as our champions so far. There is only one competitor left, one more creature for the Dodorex to destroy. It's his brethren from across the sandy plains. It's the Dodowyvern. Again, primal, looking terror, looking like he's straight out of a metal band, if we're honest. Half Wyvern, half Dodo against half Dodo, half Rex. Which is the stronger hybrid? Now, I know for a fact this giant vulture-looking creature will take to the skies in order to fight. That may put him at the advantage he needs to take this entire competition. Plus, you are just bloody spooky-looking. Look, he's got extra wings for no apparent reason. Just to screw you. I can fly twice if I want to. This is the final round of the official tournament. But who's going to emerge victorious? The rain falls, the night falls, the battle begins. So dramatic. What? Okay, I think we're in business this time. Yes, right, there we go. Bloody Nora. Dodorex charges in, does get a flame attack that kicks things off, but then the Dodowyvern, as promised, flies in. Oh, there he is! Dodowyvern flies in the sky. This is basically Godzilla against Mutu right here. Oh, Dodorex goes down into the valley. Is that going to be a detriment? I don't know. He's going to struggle to get hold of this Wyvern, I think. But they're going to have to fight each other at some point. The Wyvern's kind of just skirting around the Rex at this point, trying to take little pot shots at him. Oh. Dodowyvern, you want to get out of the tree, son? That's not going to go well for you. I feel the Dodorex should be trying to rely on his flame attack a little bit more for victory here. It seems like it would be a good way to take down an opponent in the skies. But at the moment, the Wyvern just flies in, pecks at him, and then flies away. I'm going to have to struggle to catch up here. Guys, wait for me. Godzilla, Muto, wait up. There's definitely blood. You can see it. I think the Dodorex and Dodowyvern are both actually getting attacks in. It's just harder to tell. And there's a little raptor here for some reason. Oh, that's our first flame attack in a while from the Dodorex. If it clips, that's going to do some nice permanent burning damage, unhealable damage, as they say in the Dota 2 community. Oh, we're taking to the bloody no, you guys are hard to keep up with. Dodorex just burning everything in its path, feasting upon random critters in order to recharge its health. Now, people are going to have a go at me for this, but I did destroy all enemies before this battle began. They've just decided... Dodorex just hates the world. He's just burning everything. Alright then. Okay, you guys are proving difficult to keep up with. Is anyone taking some damage? I'm not seeing much on anyone right now. Although, actually, is that a cut on the wings of the Dodowyvern? Look like they might be damaged. Unless I've gone crazy. It's worth remembering the Dodowyvern could be feasting if he so chose. People are going to use this as an excuse, but the Dodo Rex is clearly the more intelligent creature. Look at him go, burning the world to absolute shred. Bloody Nora. Dodowyvern just flies past, clips the Baryonyx, and takes it down. There's definitely some damage. Oh, is that the... Oh, is he dead? Dodowyvern falls from the sky. Now, I know the Dodo Rex was attempting to feast on other creatures, but I think the Wyvern was as well. And then at the end of the day, that's just an intelligent Dodo Rex, which is now going to go and destroy the entirety of Ark, basically. I'd like to give him one more challenge. Just one more challenge. Just one more challenge. But I think we can say Dodo Rex is very safely the king of the primal dinosaurs. There is another subset of the mod. This is the boss subset. We can go to Scorched Earth, or we can go to normal creatures. We might mess around with that in the next episode. Maybe we'll do a Primal Royal Rumble or some malarkey. One level below our Primal Dodo Rex is the Apex Dodo Rex, and I gathered 3 of them here together to see, let's just see, what is the difference between Primal and Apex? Can 3 Primal Apex Dodo Rexes, bloody no, that's confusing, can 3 Apex Dodo Rexes take down a single Primal Dodo Rex? I've got to say, in terms of sheer size, there's a clear advantage to the Primal. But, I mean, there's 3 of them, right? I don't know who's going to win this. It's the final battle. Can the Dodo Rex claim this island as his own? Let's find out. Well, that's a lot of fire to kick things off. Whole lot of fire to kick things off. Very hard to see what's going on. They are knocking him back, but he's surely doing more damage than they are in total. If you can take down maybe 1 at the start... Oh yeah, there goes the first one. There goes the second one. And there goes the third one. Okay, we can safely say that primal dinosaurs are kind of much more badass than the others. He's sitting there in the flame without a care in the bloody world. Primal Dodo Rex, ultimate champion. Thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite a good little shot there, isn't it? Thank you very much for joining me. Like I said, next episode we might come back and do a little bit more. It's a really cool mod. It adds a bunch of other stuff for the regular dinosaurs, so we'll take a look at that, and also Scorched Earth. Thank you for joining me. If you do have any recommendations... I've got to say thank you. I've got to stop saying thank you. If you do have any recommendations for battles you would like to see, regular, normal dinosaur one-on-ones, less so, we're looking for special stuff, modded stuff, or just interesting fights more than anything. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.